There's just something about fall and winter that brings out the best in menswear, men's fashion. We are talking about the layering, the textures, the scent. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you my fall and winter favorites, all the way from my go-to jackets, knits, shoes, accessories and fragrances that ties it all up together. So let's get into it. The next one we have here, it is a mix between some nice, it fits a lot of my outfit. The way I want to do this is to present one item at the time, and some of the pieces are from the same brand, so I'm just gonna add it in one go. And the first item is actually this knit from the brand Final Draft, and this have been my go-to for, since I got it a few months ago. And I had the older models in black and gray, and they were my favorites before, but this cream colored off-white one is just perfect in my opinion. It just matches so well with almost any outfit combination. It is one of the more pricey items I have in my wardrobe, but it's definitely worth it. You can really feel the quality is amazing. The cuts, they had a vision of making this boxy, cropped, quite heavy, cozy knit, and they just nailed it perfectly. So this is definitely a piece I can recommend to anyone. And next we have these denim jeans from Final Draft as well. And they are called the Wide Fit 5 Pocket Jeans or denim jeans. And let me just get these on 1 second. And take a look at these. They remind me a little bit about the Levi's XL straight fit, but just in a less wider fit. I think this fit is a little bit easier to style in terms of like everyday wear, everyday outfits. I really think it's such an essential piece for fall and winter. It's such a different texture, so you can style it in different ways than, let's say, pleated trousers or suit trousers. They just add an extra level, but they are still keeping it on the simple casual side. Next we have this oversized coat from Final Draft as well. And this is just the essence of fall and winter, having a long, nice, comfy coat. And I would definitely recommend to get it in a neutral color like black, beige, gray. Just keep it simple because then you have a million ways to style it. One thing I really like about this one is it has the drop shoulders, not too long, but it's just right in the middle. It has some cool details with the pocketing right up here. I don't know why, but I just think this is quite cool to have them here. Of course, they also have the pockets down here, but this just adds an extra cool small detail. And this is definitely a piece I'm gonna use so much this season. And here we actually have almost a full set from Final Draft. We have the jeans, the knit, and the coat. A simple and clean minimalistic outfit for this season. The next few pieces I'm gonna show you is actually from today's sponsor. I got so lucky that Proper Clothes wanted to sponsor this video, so I got the chance to choose any item from the website. So I chose my 3 favorite pieces, which I think is perfect both for fall and winter. And here we have the first piece I actually picked from Proper Clothes. This is the Japanese 12-ounce raw denim jeans, and I picked them in a straight fit. Because the cool thing about Proper Clothes is that you can customize it pretty much how you like in terms of width, length and the fit on the pants. So you get this tailored experience without having to go to the tailor. And this really solves one of the problems I usually have with pants and jeans, and that is the length. Usually they fit in the waist, but since I'm not the tallest guy, the length is the problem. So now I had the chance to actually pick 29 in length, 30 in waist size, and look at the fit. These are amazing. Usually I prefer wider fit pants, but these straight fit is really a vibe. I like these. And then I also stumbled upon this amazing piece, which if you know me, you know I love knits, I love cardigans. I just noticed I didn't have one in gray, so this one was just perfect. Let me just get it on. And I think the fit on this one is really nice. It is a bit tighter than I usually wear on the arms, but it still has this comfy fall winter nice vibe. And the cut is amazing. Usually I think cardigans are too long, but they actually have like this mid crop, which I think is perfect. It is a mix between merino and cashmere, so the quality is just next level. Definitely a piece I'm gonna use this fall and winter. And the last piece from Proper Clothes that I just had to get was this cashmere sweater. Let's just get it on and just take a look at this one. Here we have a more casual fitted one. So it's not oversized, it's not well fitted. It's just this in between casual, and that makes it so much easier to mix and match because the proportions just always works. It is 100% cashmere and you can really feel how good quality it is, and this sweater just matches so well with these raw Japanese denim jeans, and this is just a great outfit. You can add a leather jacket, a coat, almost anything, and this will just work. All in all, really great pieces from Proper Clothes, and thank you for sending me these and sponsoring this video. The next piece you have seen so many times if you have seen my previous videos, and it is the COS pleated trousers. And I have been wearing these so much. If you go to my Instagram, 7 out of the 10 last posts, I have been wearing these. They're just so good and so easy to style. So why not reuse them as many times to make amazing outfits? And there's really not much to say. They're wide fitted, good quality, and a black color. And they just mix and match with almost any piece you will have in your wardrobe. Definitely a must have. And by the way, I will link every single piece in this video in the description in the Shop My link. The next piece I've been wearing so much lately is this cozy high neck fleece from American Vintage. I actually don't know what you call this, but this just works. Let me just get it on and you will see. And just take a look how cozy it looks while still adding some style, minimalistic touch to the whole outfit. I was just in Marseille where it was around 15 to 19 degrees and this was just perfect. And even if it gets colder, something like this is amazing. Really just a perfect piece for this upcoming winter, but also amazing for fall. Next, let's talk about accessories and shoes. And we're starting with this belt right here. This is the perfect accessory to elevate any simple outfit and just add that extra touch to make it all look put together. This is a belt from the brand Running and it's called the Western belt. And I really like how it just, you can leave it hanging right here. You can just wear it like a normal belt. I prefer to have it hanging because it just adds a little bit of extra to, yeah, a simple outfit. I would definitely recommend you to get a proper good quality belt in real leather. And the next accessory is this cap from American Vintage. And usually I only wear like very simple caps. They need to be black with a logo or something like that. This one is just starting to grow on me. It has this retro vibe, almost like it's sportswear. I've been playing around with this one for the last 2 weeks and it's really growing on me. It just adds a different level to the outfit, a different vibe, which I think is really nice. And especially here in fall where you can play around with summer and winter styles and mix them all together. Next we have this oversized tote bag from Oak & Ford. And this one I've been using pretty much every day since I got it. This is so cool. I love the oversized look. Just take a look how big it is. It fits a lot of my outfits, especially with the color palette I'm going for. And you can have so much in this one. Just take a look how big it actually is. And bags just adds a cool extra layer to your outfits. And it's just an easy piece that you can add to elevate any simple outfit again. And that is the purpose with all these accessories I'm talking about. And when we are talking about shoes for this fall and winter, usually my go-to is boots. And I will always recommend boots, but you see them in any of my other videos. So now I actually want to recommend a pair that is starting to trend, and I think they are really, really cool because it is a mix between some nice shoes and some workwear shoes, and they are super comfy as well. And these ones are from the Garment Project. And I see so many different brands are making these kind of shoes right now. The vibe is almost like it's a hike shoe or workwear shoe. It is a really cool shoe I've been wearing lately, and you will see a lot of my future outfits in these type of shoes. When we're talking about fragrances, for me it's especially all about the vibe it gives your outfit. So when someone walks past you, they look at your outfit and say, hey, that actually matches the energy, the vibe. Where usually in the summer, I'll prefer really fresh, citrusy, flowery, maybe a little bit of spice, but nothing too crazy. While in fall and winter, I definitely love more darker tones like leather, oud, wood, black tea, all these kind of notes. So I think I found the perfect rotation, at least for myself. Try to take a look at all these and try to smell them and see if they are something for you. The first one we have here is the Le Labo Matcha 26, and this is pretty much my everyday go-to. If I don't know what to wear, I usually just take the Matcha 26 from Le Labo. It's warm, fresh, have these matcha tones, a little bit woody, but it's not overpowering at all. And this one matches so well with knitwear outfits because it just gives a little bit that vibe. And I definitely use it more for an everyday perfume than an evening one. But definitely, if you get the chance, try this one. The next one we have here is the BDK Gris Chanel. And this one is quite interesting. The scent is built around figs, black tea and sandal leather. So you can pretty much feel already it is a little bit of a spicy combo. But this one is so good. And I think this is the one I get the most compliments off when I wear it because it is so different from the others I'm wearing. It has a little bit of the same vibe as the Macho 26. This is just a little bit more intense and stronger. And this is also my fiance's favorite one. So guys, this one is fiance approved. And the last one I've been wearing is the Tom Ford Ombre Leather. I don't know if I actually said that correctly, but you can see the bottle. I will link it down below as well, and you can find it. This is much more heavy than the other two, and it's one I use for the evenings, especially if I go somewhere to a bar, to an event. And just to your info, it is a quite powerful one. It is smoky, it is heavy, it's not everyone's cup of tea. But if you are into darker, cozy, you know, these winter scents, this one is definitely a must, or at least a try for you. And with all these three, I think I found at least the perfect winter fall combination for me. And that was it for my fall and winter favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed already, you can do it right down below. But no matter what, have an amazing day.